Hi guys, so I'm going to be doing a foundation review. I know a lot of you guys wanted me to do that on the Anastasia Beverly Hills. I have already placed it on my face, so I already have it on. I did record a clip of it, but it was like really crazy. Okay. So the first thing that we're going to do, of course, is spray that face down. And I'm going to be using the NYX Matte Finish Spray. Spray it on first and then afterwards as well. So use the NYX Photo Loving Primer. So now I'm going to be using my Professional Primer, and this is by Benefit. I love this, it's so awesome. And I use that in here because I have very large pores. I'm going to see if I can find a dupe for this, for those of you guys who don't want to spend, you know, $25 on this. I'm gonna see, because I know Black Opal has a foundation stick as well, so I'm gonna see how theirs is. This little baby brush. I know some of y'all like, girl, if you don't put that damn brush down. Girl, if you don't leave me the hell alone. So, you know, you just look like a little tribal queen, like, excuse me. They call me the flying bird. That would be my Indian name. And this light is like washing the kid out, honey. But that's okay, because, you know, you gotta work with what you have. So because it's not like bam, I'm gonna go ahead and do it again just so you guys can see how this works. So this is a foundation stick that I have in the color Chestnut, although I already have it on my face. I just wanted to do it again because, yeah. So you apply it on like so, as you can see. It's very nice. I'm only gonna put it on the lower half of my face just because I've already placed it everywhere else. You know, I understand the YouTube struggles, you know. You just, and look how easy that just blends in. Just gonna look in my mirror down here. But yeah, it just blends in your skin so well. So good. I love it. And you know, you just wanna make sure you catch that neck. Catch the neck and the ears. I pretty much already did all of that. I did also get the concealer, so that's something else that I'm trying out. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that right under my eyes, like so. And it feels like putting peanut butter, like the consistency of it. It's like putting peanut butter on your face. I'm just gonna put that right under here. My eye makeup is already done because I went out today and I already had some on. And I'm just gonna do my nose. Boom. The nose is like so difficult because like you don't want to make your nose crooked when you're just trying to make it look skinny, you know? So that's that. Put a little bit on my forehead just to brighten it up. I really want to try the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealers. If any of you guys have tried it, let me know. And let me know what you guys think about it, because I would really like to try that. And I'm just going to bring it up. I'm bringing the concealer a little further back just because I have a very round face. And when you do that, it kind of helps make it look a little slimmer. You know, so I'm just gonna bring all this down here. Okay. And you guys see I'm getting better with the lighting for my video. That was the problem before I did this step, is the lighting. Now my beauty blender is damp already. So I'm just going to work that concealer in, honey. Work it in the face. And I am bringing it back. I will blend that out, so don't worry. I won't leave it that way. So, bam. I just want to keep going over that. I'm gonna also drag that concealer underneath my nose area. And then I'm just gonna blend out my chin using both sides. I'm gonna spend a lot of time blending. Well, just like what you do when you do your eyeshadow, you blend, honey. Okay, now I'm gonna do my forehead. It's like peanut butter. I like this highlight. And because I'm doing my nose, I'm just going to pinch it and go down. You know, when you're concealing and you're putting on, you know, putting everything on, you lose a lot of the color in your face. But we're gonna get that back. Blending under your eye concealer, if you do it repeatedly, back and forth motions, I hear that it helps it from creasing and settling in those fine lines if you just keep working it in. So that's what I'm gonna keep doing here. Okay, so now that's done. You see my face? It's nice and highlighted. I really do like this concealer, it's bomb. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is set my face. I will be using my Laura Mercier translucent powder. It looks like this. I just got this today. So this is gonna be a first impressions on this. Gonna go right under there, and I like to set mine right away. I don't bake per se, you know. And just go ahead and pat that right underneath my eyes. Baking soda, I got baking soda. Put this underneath my eyes, and I like to use a beauty blender for this as well. That's one thing that I like about the Beauty Blender. You don't really need a whole bunch of like makeup tools for your face, but the Beauty Blender just does what you need it to do. You know, my little swoop-de-doop-de is just not swooping anymore. I'm really liking this powder though. So the setting powder that I used to use for my face before, or at least my under eye, was this right here. I stay away from this. And I knew I was gonna talk about it, that's why I brought it out the video. You know what I'm saying? I brought it out to show y'all to stay away from that. I use that, and when I say, remember when I was telling you guys, I think I told you guys how I was walking out the house one day looking like a ghost? Honey, that's why. I'm just gonna set the rest of my face with this. I seen Star Milan use this a lot. I love him. You guys are gonna hear me talk about a lot of gay boys on my channel because that's mostly who I watch. Okay, so I'm gonna back up a little bit just so you can see what I'm looking like. Then I'm going to take this brush. It doesn't have anything on it, but just, you know, to brush away anything that didn't work, you know what I'm saying? It just didn't go into the skin. But I don't like to bake because I feel like it makes you look hella ashy. So I like to stay away from that. And I really like how this looks. Like, this looks really good. Love it. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to contour my face, and I will be using this e.l.f. contour brush. I love this brush. This brush is $3. If I'm not mistaken, it's $3. I got it at Target. And then I'm gonna be using Max Blunt. I've had this forever because I love it. It's amazing. That's what we're gonna follow right there. So I'll do this first, and then right there, right up in there. That's what you want to do, is get it right in there. Then I will be doing these sides of my forehead. I'm not dipping into that again. I'm just going to be catching that forehead, girl. Okay, and I'm gonna do this other side here. And it just adds that color that you need in your life, you know? in that section that we were worried about there, we're just going to, and I'm just swiping backwards, right? And don't worry, I'm not gonna leave the lines like that. We're gonna blend that out. But, you know, we have to carve her out, honey. Carve her out. And then I'm gonna catch this jawline up in here. So yeah, we're just going to blend that in. So yeah, I'm just gonna blend that in. And do this side. And then I like to blend it out, going back and forth. You see? And that helps take away some of that harsh line there. And now we have a little bit more color in our face. So then, lightly though. Lightly. Okay. So this part I like to just blend out with my finger. No, it's not too harsh. I just feel like the fingers just work so well for stuff like this. So now you know what I'm saying. I got that little boop boop. I love it. I'm loving this right now. Okay. Laura Mercier is the truth, honey. Love her. She's bomb. I just keep going until I feel like I can't go anymore. And catch this all up under here. I know some people like put a little something up under there, but I don't want nothing too harsh. I'm more of like a soft. So I'm going to catch this forehead again, just to make sure we are nice and bronze looking, you know. So let me back up just so you guys can see what I'm looking like so far. Now at this point you can go ahead and apply your blush. Me personally, I don't use blush like that, you know what I'm saying? The next thing that we have to do, of course, is highlight. And I will be using my Jeffree Star Skin Frost. Yes, again. Yeah, I don't really care what anybody has to say. I will continue to use Jeffree Star products. Okay. So I will be using this highlighter brush that you guys seen me use in my previous video, and this is the Luxie 522 tapered highlighter brush. I got this in my Ipsy bag. I still will be doing a Ipsy bag review, but I'm waiting until I get my September one. And I'm just going to blend it up. You guys can see, looking nice and golden. Just going to catch that nose. Just a nice natural glow. Now, if you won't ever want your highlight to be more, you know, just like glowing and you want people to see it from the moon, then you can put a setting spray on and then put your highlight on. So if you wanted to use like your Max Fix Plus, you can do that first before you do this. I'm gonna also get my temples. I'm just gonna catch it right up in here. And just catch that right up in there. If there is a makeup product that you would like me to try, do let me know and I will check it out. Also, if you have tried the Anastasia Beverly Hills stick foundation, then let me know how that worked out for you as well. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out to watch this video. I really appreciate all the new subscribers that I got. If you haven't subscribed and you do like my channel, then make sure you do so you can know the next time I post a video. Also, make sure to like this video if you like this kind of video, just to let me know this is something more that you want to see on my channel. And if it's not something you're interested in, then of course we can always switch it up.